Hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Today I am going to show you my favorite way to make coffee, and that is making a cold brew coffee. So what we're going to do is just take a jar or container, anything you have that you can mix this together will work. So you want to do a 1/4 cup of coffee for each cup of water that you use. So this mason jar holds about 3 cups of water. So I use about 3/4 of a cup of ground coffee to make this. So all you're going to do is put your coffee in your jar and then add your water in. You can stop about midway through and just grab like a little fork and stir it, because you want to make sure that all of your grounds get wet, because that is quite a bit of coffee grounds. Okay, so all the coffee grounds are nice and wet now. I'm going to go ahead and finish adding our water in. Alright, and now all we're going to do is just put our lid on this. I like to give it a little shake just to make sure everything's nice and combined, and then put this in your fridge overnight. So normally I'll make this in the evening time, and then by the time I'm up in the morning and ready to make coffee, it's ready to go for me as far as being brewed up. Now the thing that's nice about doing this method as opposed to just brewing a hot pot of coffee and putting it in the fridge, although that works, your taste will be a little bit more bitter. So if you do this cold method where it takes more time, it's going to be a lot smoother of an overall taste. So if you tend to find that you have problems with the bitterness of coffee, it's a good idea to try this. So when you get this out in the morning and you're ready to start your process, what you want to do is just open up your jar, give it another stir. Most of the coffee grounds will be at the bottom of it. And you can use a cheesecloth if you have one, or you can just use a coffee filter, which I find to be the easiest because I already have a brew pot of coffee, so I have coffee filters on hand all the time. And then you're just going to just pour this in here. I have the coffee filter inside of a strainer and that over top of my bowl. It's going to take a few minutes to strain everything out, and of course you're going to end up refilling this a couple times. I will bring you back when I have this done so you can see what I do from here. Our coffee has gone through our filter. We've got about 3 cups, so about what you put in is what you'll get out. Now you'll find that you have at some point this little like sludge with the coffee grounds, so I usually just take a little spatula like this and just kind of move the grounds around so that it gets all of that out. And if you have a compost, remember that you can compost your coffee grounds so you don't have to waste those. And so this is going to be your cold brew concentrate. Now, how strong this is depends on how long you've let it sit. So if you let it sit for a couple of days, it's going to be a lot stronger, and you'll probably want to add some water with it. If it's just sat over one night, which is usually about where I like it, I don't really add any water, I just add my cream to it. So you're just going to get your glass with however much ice you want in there, and we'll fill it probably about 3/4 of the way full with our concentrate. This one. And I myself like heavy cream, so I add in a little dash of cream. Nathan likes creamer, so we add creamer in for him. And just give it a little stir. And that is going to be a delicious cold brew coffee. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know how your cold brew turns out. I'd be interested to find out. Bye.